For your pleasure only, I introduce 3 guys that totally rule. The standard bearer in all threesome teams that you will ever see. You see, there's nobody that's better than the 3 of us together at anything. You see, you line them up, we knock them down. Last time we were out here, the Tomasellis were trying to show up. Well, I got 99 problems, but the Tomasellis ain't one. Hit me. It's a joke. She don't really hit me. Nonetheless, for your pleasure, we are going to handily destroy 3 people. So send them out, because tonight, we are so going to totally rule.
Snapmare takeover by the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. Well-placed boot to the spine.
And that right there, that was at the base of the spine. So, I mean, that's, you got shivers going up into your spinal column, possibly into your brain. And right now, Anthony Henry probably does have some scrambled brains.
Nasty chop by Fast Eddie. The Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion with a snapmare takeover. Follows it up, yet another kick to the spine.
Of course, weakening that back, setting him up for the Fast Eddie-ius. One Fast Eddie, great technical skills here. Don't let all the goofing off. Don't let all the chicanery fool you when it comes to the 3 guys who totally rule. These guys right here, they're great technicians in the ring. Oh, spinning heel kick by Anthony Henry.
Anthony Henry busted that out of nowhere. Cool Seth delay very quick to squash that attempt. Whoa, wait a minute. There's the overnight sensation. Not only has he taken a tombstone pile driver, but the overnight sensation, Phoenix Fury leg drop.
And Randall Johnson rolling out in a hurry. That's been the only action Randall Johnson's seen.
And the Russian leg sweep from hell by the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion.
And now Anthony Henry in there all alone. Set him up.
Good grief! Triple team power bomb neck breaker combination. And we're now looking at 3 guys who have totally won.
Yes, we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, 3 guys who totally rule.
Jeremy V, you defend the television title against this man right here, Ray Gordy. Jeremy V, in the 3 months since you won the title, you've been a fighting champion, there's no doubt. In fact, just a few weeks ago, you took on another member of Getz Enterprises, Ace Rockwell. Well, that was a scouting mission. See, I sent Ace into that ring not to beat you, but to test you out, to see how that neck felt, to see how the back felt. After all the abuse you've taken over the years, we've got a lot of good information, and I've passed it on to this fan. You see, Jeremy B, the difference between you and Ray Gordy, you fulfilled a dream when you won that television title. What's your dream is this man's destiny. Hell, it's this man's birthright.
That's right. Like all these other second-generation punks out here, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was born with a destiny that you can bet your ass I'm gonna fulfill. And it starts with taking that TV title away from you.
Getz, 2 weeks ago, it was Ace Rockwell. This time around, it's Ray Gordy. Well, Ray Gordy, here I am. You want the shot? You got it right here tonight, because this belt's not going anywhere.
Main event we have for you, the World Television Championship on the line. Jeremy V defending against a former NWA Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. Of course, I'm talking about Ray Gordy, the Pearl of Getz Enterprises.
And now these 2 men, intense confrontation right off the top here.
And right now, Ray Gordy being shown up a little bit by Jeremy V. Ray Gordy not taking too kindly to it. Neither is Getz. But let me tell you something. As this match wears on, One of these two men are going to have to make that proverbial mistake that'll give the other one the upper hand.
Fans, we've got TV time remaining in this one. Jeremy V, Ray Gordy for the World Television Championship. Irish whip off the ropes goes Gordy, and there's a spinning back elbow by Jeremy V, lighting up the attack early and wasting no time going to work on the challenger tonight.
Well, you also have to contend that in the back of Jeremy V's mind, he had to see what happened last week with Todd Sexton.
And there you actually see Jeremy V right there. Looks like he had to actually be calling out Todd Sexton there. It looked like he was trying to apply the sharpshooter. I think that's just consider the actions that Sexton have perpetrated against V.
And wait just a minute, why is Jeremy V going after Al Getz? Oh my God!
Gordy knocked Al Getz for a loop. He may have knocked him out cold.
Poor Al!
Well, Al Getz is out. He is not moving. That should equalize his presence, which is most certainly for the better. Now you have two world-class athletes in the prime of their careers fighting for a top prize in professional wrestling. It doesn't get any better than that. No interference, no Al Getz on the outside. Let's see what these two have. Let's see these two go, JJ.
Are you implying that Al Getz would cheat?
I'm not even going to respond to dignify that comment. Side headlock applied by Jeremy V.
Poor Al! And right now, like you said, in the middle of the ring, Jeremy V has got the momentarily gotten the advantage on one Ray Gordy, but Ray Gordy fights his way back up.
The reversal, shoulder tackle, down goes V. Gordy now showing some flair here. V goes for the leapfrog. Gordy nails him with a quick power bomb there. That was lightning quick thinking on the behalf of Ray Gordy.
In the quickness department, these two men could be equal. In the power department, it's going to advantage Gordy. And Gordy's showing that right now, and he's definitely using it to his advantage. As the champ is down on the mat right now.
And there you see Gordy driving his knee into the back of Jeremy V, wrenching back on his head. Jeremy V is in a lot of trouble here. He's in a lot of pain.
And I tell you something, Ray Gordy is a world-class athlete. He has been for the longest time. But I think joining with Al Getz has brought out a side in Ray Gordy that maybe we haven't seen yet. A more brutal, more aggressive style from the former Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Back body drop by Ray Gordy. Hook of the, no, he does not hook the leg, and Jeremy V kicks out. Gordy will never know. And his arrogance is really starting to come to the forefront here. Not something I've expected or known to expect out of Ray. I'm familiar with Ray. We share the same hometown. I've known his father. I just don't understand why he would align himself with Al Getz. I don't understand why he lets a guy like that get in his ear when he knows by his blood how good he is, how good he can be. Feels like he's gotten the shaft here in NWA Wildside. I think Gordy's just gotten the wrong message, and unfortunately, you see it displayed in his attitude on how he's reacted and how he feels this whole situation.
You know something? It's people like you that mistake confidence for arrogance. Ray is a very confident guy.
He's always been confident. He's had the right to be confident. It's Terry Gordy's son, for crying out loud. He's got natural God-given ability that most people would only dream about.
Yeah.
But confidence and arrogance are two different things. And you can see from the taunting and the looks on the face of Ray Gordy what he has Al Getz say for him. It's a totally new persona. It's not a guy that I know.
It's the winning piece of the puzzle, Dan. That is what Ray has been missing. He's been missing that guy to maybe give him that kick in the pants.
See some true killer instinct there as he drives the elbow. 2 count yet again. Gordy with an arrogant cover. And the challenger lifting the champion to his feet, looking to inflict some more punishment. Goes for the vertical suplex. Jeremy V blocks it. Ray Gordy counters that. The twisting fisherman's buster.
And that right there, once again, I mean, I hate to bring this up, but in a title match, it's the champion's advantage. Ray Gordy knows this. Right, like I said, you know, he's got the genes, the genetics. He's got the family history. He knows this. He knows he has to beat Jeremy V. And you know what? Somewhere in the back of his mind, I know he knows he can beat Jeremy V. We could be looking at the next World Television Champion.
Well, Ray Gordy has V definitely in some pain here. He hooks both legs. It's like he's going to turn him over into the Boston Crab. Ray Gordy has it firmly locked, and Jeremy V definitely in a lot of pain here. He's got to reach the ropes if he wants to break this overpowering Gordy at this juncture. I don't believe it's going to happen.
Your feet are not supposed to be nearly near the back of your head like that.
Definitely not. But Jeremy V does luckily reach the ropes. Ray Gordy is forced to break the hold.
You know, Jeremy V, he's been champion for 3 months. Give him credit. Great reign, great reign. Ray Gordy, just lay down for him. You know, just save yourself the pain. Just save it. Ray Gordy, raise his hand right now. Ray Gordy's the television champion.
If you had one inkling, and there you see Getz getting involved. Unfortunately, he wasn't knocked out for the duration of the match.
That's not what happened. Jeremy V was out there. The doors were open. There was a mosquito on his back. Al Getz was just merely getting the mosquito off his back. You don't want to get mosquito bites. What about West Nile?
And what a wonderful favor he was doing.
Hey, it was a pesky mosquito.
Well, Ray Gordy now outside to capitalize on the fallen world television champion. Kicks the stuffing out of him.
And right now, the 3-month reign of Jeremy V could be coming to a very abrupt halt at the hands of Ray Gordy and Al Getz Enterprises.
Jeremy V, always a fighter, never one who will back down. And there you see, now V is reversed again into the guardrail. And that took a lot of pain. Mike Posey is trying to get these two back into the ring. I will praise him for being a bit lenient with the 10 count, as this is a very important matchup. Mike Posey knows that everyone wants to see this end in the middle of the ring. If he has to use a little subjective officiating, it's not hurting either man, so it's okay by me.
Jeremy V has been ran into the steel guard railing. He has had that Boston Crab applied. Ray Gordy is working the back of Jeremy V, and that could lead to Jeremy V's downfall.
Well, Jeremy V has a traditionally weak neck, and that is well known, but apparently Al Getz has paid some very top dollar, which is a very big stretch for Al Getz to pay top dollar for anything, but he apparently paid top dollar for some anonymous tips about Jeremy V's medical history that had nothing to do with the neck. And apparently it is that back. He has stated it in an interview earlier tonight.
How dare you defame Al Getz's character as Jeremy V fights back? You've called the man cheap, and you've called him a coward and a cheater.
Jeremy V fights back, no!
And going to that weakened neck, that previously injured neck of Jeremy V, like I said, Ray Gordy and Al Getz always 2 steps ahead of the competition.
And a simple lapse in judgment there by Jeremy V. He ducked the head way too early on that back body drop, and Gordy made him pay. Now Gordy's making him pay a little bit more. He's got the bow and arrow as the knee applied. Actually a variant of a surfboard stretch here.
And if you can look right here, the knee is right at that point of the neck, right at the base of the neck. There's no way to alleviate that pressure.
Jeremy V is finding somewhere within him the passion that brought him from South Carolina, growing up as a wrestling fan in the front row of Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, to the World Television Champion of the NWA.
And let's think of all the great men that have held that belt, as both men knocked noggins right in the center of the ring, and now referee Mike Posey starting that mandatory 10 count.
And ladies and gentlemen, both of these men are down as we head to Fright Night 2004. This is the last matchup on Wildside Television before that event takes place. Buy it now on Wildside Home Video. I'm sure we'll see both of these men in action. Knock of a clothesline there. Jeremy V, the World TV Champ, is fighting back. Back body drop.
Somebody has lit a fire under Jeremy V, and he's gotten that second win. But right now, going to the high rent district, maybe maybe not a smart move. Missile drop kick.
There's the missile drop kick. Could Jeremy V retain? No. You saw him favoring the back. He did not have the strength to hook the leg. Had he been able to, this might be a different story, but Jeremy V going for plan B. Goes for the suplex again. Gordy counters, but he can't counter the Death Valley driver.
Right there, I don't know, 1, 2.
Foot on the ropes.
Right there on the suplex, I don't know so much if it was Gordy's counter or the fact that Jeremy V's back gave out on him, but the DVD there, definitely the momentum helped carry him over. And now V going to the high top rope again. Crossbody rope.
Crossbody, wait a minute, Gordy rolls through. Only a 2 count. So close, so close. Jeremy V, I don't know where he found the timing within him to get his shoulder up.
Jeremy V fighting with the heart of a champion right now with
the
all the
VKO. Wait a minute.
Set him up for the VD. Wait a minute, there's Todd Sexton.
With the belt, that bald-headed geek. There's the German suplex. We've got a new champion.
We got a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new World Television Champion.
I called it.
Ray Gordy.
You owe me $15. I call it. Ray Gordy winning the television championship on his own merit. Wait a minute. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Posey has stated this match must continue.
Why are they restarting the match?
Inside cradle. He's trying his best.
Why are they restarting the match? You know
because of Todd Sexton's interference. You know why. Clothesline by Ray Gordy. He's got him hooked. Could this be the Asiatic driver? No. V rolls through. He got him.
Oh, no, no, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still NWA Wildside World Television Champion, Jeremy V.